Hello everybody, Nutbar Chieftain here, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. So, we just explored the dank crypt at the end of last episode, and we've got a feeling we left the knight behind, so we're going to have to go back there and have a little look, see if we can find anything else. But before we do that, there are a couple of things we'll do, because we're actually at camp now, as you notice. We want to rest and get all of our resources back. We also, since we have new party members, I want to kind of engage them all in new dialogue and see what we can find out. We've also got Volo, who we rescued a few episodes ago. We want to speak to him, find out what he has to say. And there's also a character here called Withers, who I believe is actually from the dank crypt, although I thought that we would have to talk to him in the crypt before he's here. But anyway, he seems to be here, so we'll talk to him in a moment. Before we do that, yeah, let's speak to Volo, see what he has to say.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here.
Yeah.
I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
Right. What do you know about mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert.
Of course.
They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking.
Yeah.
The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
Bought one of them.
Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible.
Not only have I encountered a mind flayer, I've killed one.
That can't be.
I can. I was there. I was captured by mind flayers on the floor. I'm lucky to be alive.
You're mad. But, tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter?
I have. That would be quite clever. I have, and the mind flayer infected me with a parasite.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
You do know stuff about them, don't you?
I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer.
Right.
As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected.
Throwing your disbelief could alter facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear, sweet gods! If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Wicked. Alright. It's a reward. Volo has decided to remain in our camp, having such a learned scholar nearby might be useful. I thought he was full of shit when we met him originally, because he was telling stupid stories about dragons and things, but he apparently knows what he's talking about. So you receive the Blazer of Benevolence, uncommon light armor. Remedial rhymes when you inspire an ally using basic bardic inspiration. You gain 4 temporary hit points. So we need to find a bard to put that on, because it's no good to us. Except wicked, man. Thanks. Right. Let's go talk to Withers.
Ah,
Jesus Christ.
another. Thy name has been recorded.
It has.
I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
I'll just go fuck myself then, shall I? Paladin wisdom. Ah, fuck. Roll again. Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter. We got no chance. Ah.
There is a great divine energy indeed, but the source is unclear.
That's a shame.
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny.
Right.
For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
These hirelings join me willingly.
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Suspicion always haunts the guilty.
Steady on, fella.
My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Fair enough. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Okay.
A matter of coin.
I mean, that's not outrageous to bring someone back. So we change class. So we can get hirelings from him, or we can resurrect somebody from the dead, or we can change class. Right. I don't really want to change anything right now, so we'll where's he gone? This strange wraith commands many powers. He allows you to resurrect allies, high help, and change your class for a price. Well, that's cool. I am totally on board with that. So let's speak to Lizelle. Well,
I tire of this Faerun, its temperate skies, its soft people. Would that I were doing battle among the tears.
What do you mean by the tears?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my creche. Clear. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many.
Right.
It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. The tears span Toral's sky Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble.
Yep. Are you sure Crash's our only path to cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
That kind of wisdom is very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond. observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. I expect I am your first. Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Yes, best to keep quiet, lest any drivel leak from your lips. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Do you know what happens if you don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Fuck.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal.
Yeah.
We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises.
That's true.
Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Okay.
Need something?
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
No, I like the party as it is. Where's my girl, Shadowheart?
Astarion's an interesting find. Let's hope any future acquaintances don't hold a blade to your throat by way of introduction. Fine. What's on your mind?
No, doesn't matter. Okay, well... Okay. We need to get through our inventory, but I really can't be bothered at the moment. It's not like I can't be bothered, I don't really want to do it on camera. Let's go to bed, sleep. Full rest. Push.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
Ah.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire.
That's
a
why his eyes are
slave
red.
to sanguine hunger.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Oh, that might be difficult. Definitely. Yeah. Says.
What's this? What's happening?
A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be
Like me.
calm. You are loved. His mind opens up, revealing cracked and quivering memories. At their heart, you see dark eyes commanding you to feed. You open your mouth and bite down, not into a tender neck, but into the twisting body of a rat, the only thing your master lets you eat.
Yes. Yes, I ate whatever disgusting vermin my master picked, so you can see why I'm slow to trust you. But I do trust you. And you can trust me. Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please, only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal. Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
Won't everybody else see?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
Oh, you're fucking joking. Roll again. There we go.
That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy. Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing.
Right.
Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Okay. Right, everybody's bested. Alright, let's have a quick save, then let's go talk to people. It's a bit woozy. Minus one to attack roll, saving throws, and most ability checks.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable.
Right.
It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
The fucking spear.
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Do it.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Oh!
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket.
Oh no! Oh!
Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way.
My eye.
I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he
Whoa!
produces an ice pick.
No!
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to
I'm
your
gonna
eye.
die.
Now, don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
Oh no, he's killing me.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible.
Responsible.
Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
How do we get rid of Bloodless? But we do have... That's permanent. That's actually really cool, though. You can see invisible creatures within 9 meters. Creatures need dexterity saving throw. Ah, you know what? Okay. Well, let's... let's... Yeah. Alright, let's leave camp. Oh shit, no, we need to...
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Right. Well, I'm intrigued. Continue.
I can never take for granted how someone might react when they learn I worship Lady Shah. Easier to just keep it a secret than take the risk. But you showed you had an open mind. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember.
Okay.
As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable. I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come. Dark justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
Thank you for sharing. Alright. Did he have anything else to say?
Need something?
You know, we'll do that later, I think.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
I mean, right off.
No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons, teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead. As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already.
Right. So tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again. It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire. People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen. I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador. You're familiar with the phrase, better the devil you know? I know Cazador. And I'll take anything that saves me from that.
It looks like she's listening so intently, Lizelle. Alright, so we learn something. Okay. So, I think we're going to call that done because, yeah. We learned a lot. We lost an eye. We got bit by a vampire. That was interesting. Okay, so, yeah. I think next episode we'll run back into the crypt and try and find this item that I lost. It's an amulet, I think. That sounds actually pretty useful. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.